Well, my real name's Raymond Schultz, but everybody calls me Bubba.
And what do you do?
I drive the truck.
Let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you. When you're coaching a kid, what is the biggest thing that you typically end up having to tell them at some point? Quit looking back.
Yeah.
Quit looking back. Slade Varola, he was our fill-in rider last year, and he's with Stan Benson just across the way. I had to get on Slade last year for looking back. Like, dude, quit looking back. Look at what's before you. Why is that important? Well,
We got to see where we're going.
right? If you don't see where you're going, you're probably gonna walk into something. You want your gaze to be where you can see what the path looks like, that you can see what's around, so you can safely navigate, right? If you can't safely navigate, then things aren't gonna go well for you. Paul said to the church of Philippi, he said, and he's talking about kind of Jesus and righteousness and everything, the suffering and stuff that he went through. And then he comes in chapter 3 after saying all that stuff, and he says, not that I've already obtained this, talking about the righteousness. He said, not that I have already obtained this or am already perfect, but I press on to make it my own because Christ Jesus has made me his own. Brothers, I do not consider that I've made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind, straining forward to what lies ahead. We have to look forward. We have to press on. We have to follow the path that God has led us.
We're at Supercross in Arlington, Texas, and this is our mobile kitchen. You missed all the good parts of us setting it all up, but let's walk over here. I'll show you what we got going on. Grilled chicken breasts. That's gonna have pulled pork in it. This is our rice cooker. These are for mac and cheese.
How much rice will you cook?
We will cook 50 cups. 50 cups. Comes in, it'll be about the equivalent of two of these pans. And then we'll do 2 pans of mac and cheese and we'll run out because everybody loves mac and cheese. Got 1 pan of baked beans, we'll run out. 2 pans of veggies, we'll probably run out. And then we've got, there's the roast pork. We boil that. I just lit the fire. Seeing how it's freezing here in Dallas. We'll enjoy the fire. Now, and here's Natalie and Luke. Natalie and Luke are making salads for our salad bar, right, Luke?
We actually cut everything up. We make these salads.
We got to make salads, yeah. We got the bags, but we like to mix spring mix in with the bags. So we do 2 of these bags to 1 of these tubs, because we want it to be a little healthier than just.
We'll cut up cucumbers. What else are we doing?
Cucumbers, we're doing tomatoes, black olives, croutons, 2 different kinds of dressing. We've got rolls that we give, dinner rolls with butter. It's a general salad. The black olives is what makes it. We got the 3-compartment sink, hot. We gotta wash dishes. Yeah, wait till you see how many dishes we wash. It's insane. I'll show you this. So this is a full pan. No, this is a half pan. These things, would you put mac and cheese in here? Oh man. Steve Webster from Commander Industries knows all about mac and cheese removal. He's the king. We got our freezer, double freezer here. This is where we get stuff from Cisco, the mac and cheese, pulled pork. We put the veggies in here and ice. This whole thing's freezer, and then this one's refrigerator. Factory food truck. That's a good one. In 1 minute, we are opening this whole hospitality area up to not the public, unfortunately, but to the industry, the riders and the families and a bunch of the teams. That's going to be the track workers. That's going to be feld workers, security people. Just it's going to be quiet. Yeah, you're going to be able to hear yourself think under here. Just come back. You'll see. We serve over a 2-hour period. And so right now there's qualifying going on. So some people, the 250s are done with qualifying. They're going to be making their way over. And then as they kind of get done eating, the 450 guys will come, and we'll for 2 hours, this place will be pretty packed. Pretty cool.
So is this a normal thing, coming and getting a Team Faith meal?
Oh, every weekend. Yeah, as a privateer, it's hard to have food, right? And to have Team Faith here to where we can eat good chicken, rice, vegetables. Can't ask for anything better. Honestly, like these guys make the privateer life really fun. To where we can eat, we can just hang out here. They give us a place to be. Sometimes I'm out of a rental car today. Like I'm really riding our bike with Sam Vincent, and then I've been sitting in my rental car all day. So to have somewhere to sit and eat your food and everything, it's like, I almost want to put them as my title sponsor, right? Because it's just, they're so awesome.
So Team Faith means a lot to you.
They make this all possible. Ultimately, they make racing possible for us privateers.
It's amazing what these guys come to the races and do, and they just, it's just hard to put into words, to be honest. These guys have been here for so long and done this same kind of program that all of us riders on the weekends, you know, it's so hard for us to find food and make it, you know, when we're out of our vans and stuff. So they come around, you know, welcome us in with open arms, take care of us each weekend, it don't matter if you're the fastest guy out there or the slowest guy or whatever it is, you, your family, your mechanic, we're all welcome, open arms. So it's a great thing, you know, very thankful for these guys. Smiles on their faces. They're always willing to lift you up, and you know, if you need some kind words and whatnot, they're willing to help too. So it's amazing, and we love these guys.
It's awesome. I think the idea is great. We don't have anything like this back home in Australia, and you know, I'm a long way from home, so going to grocery stores and stuff, I don't really know the brands or anything over here. So to come here, have a nice home cooked meal, a nice warm meal, especially in this winter cold, it's great. Honestly, it's awesome.
I hope it means hope. I hope it means a light for the world to see that shines Jesus. That's what I hope it means. Every once in a while, we'll get one that'll go, why do you do this? I don't understand. You go, well, because it's Jesus. Jesus said, feed my sheep. And so we feel like this is our flock. This is the people that we minister to. And our way of showing that is through food. And Jesus got one-on-one with a lot of people through food. So we try to do that too. So I'm hoping the industry thinks that we're some Jesus-loving guys that love giving away some free food. That's what I'm hoping they're thinking. Moto's not everything. Jesus is everything. And we'd like to show people that you can be a Christian, you can do cool things like race moto and ride moto and jet ski and do freestyle motocross and all these cool stuff and still be a Christian. You don't have to be a geek to follow Jesus. And if I could just leave somebody with just one thing, is just like, if you don't know Christ, find him, because he's looking for you. I guarantee you, you won't have to look very far to find Jesus, but he's got a plan for you, and he knows what he wants to do with you if you would just surrender yourself to him. And everyone on our team has gotten to that place where we've been able to do that, and now we're serving in this cool way. And I'm not saying you can come serve with us. I'm not saying that God's even got that for you. But what I am saying is that he'll use you if you let him.
I'd go to chapel. I grew up going to church and got saved at a young age, but the world is tempting and I didn't resist. So after St. Louis Supercross in 2003, I went to the after party and ended up getting thrown out by the bouncer, and he threw me out the back door, but I didn't know I didn't know where I was at. I was confused on how to get back to the pits, and the guys from Team Faith saw me and helped me get back to the pits, and I ended up throwing up all over the place, and they gave me bread and water. And anyway, the biggest thing that I always tell about it is they never judged me, right? Like, there was no, hey, you know better, you should do better, quit being a dummy. It was just, how you feeling? How can we help you? What do you need? It's an incredible ministry to be a part of and to be impacted by first. Most of the people we talk to here at the races are probably not going to step foot in a church. And so it's a unique opportunity to love on guys that probably won't come in contact with a pastor or any kind of church setting, and just to be able to bring that here. And then, been doing this enough years that I think most riders know us and respect us and are open to hearing from us. And so it's a cool thing. We're not getting up and preaching while we're here, but it's the one-on-one relationships, the mentoring, the discipling that happens, and it's a cool thing. Jesus fed people, right? Like he spoke to people and he preached to thousands at a time on occasion, but he fed them too. So, number one, you're feeding them a tangible dinner, tangible thing that they can receive. We're impacting people personally and directly, and it matters.
There's so many cool stories, so many cool people, and to be able to meet them and be a part of their life in some way is really special.
That's why I love Team Faith so much, because it gives me the opportunity to go out and meet new people, make friends, enjoy friendships that I've had from old, meet new people out here. Anyone that comes up, an opportunity to share with them my faith and tell them about God.
There's the physical world we live in, and then there's the spiritual world that really runs everything. And Brian understands that the spiritual world is what really matters, and he's tapped into this. So all these people are riding their dirt bikes, paying money, and being, public figures and whatnot. But Brian understands the heart and eternity and what's really important. So I fully support this ministry.
I think a parachurch ministry like Team Faith plugs an important gap to get people in contact with other believers, to hear the gospel, to hear the word preached, and just to love on one another and build biblical community that I think God uses to glorify himself and to continue the gospel message. So I think Team Faith, with Brian O and everyone else who helps, man, God is being glorified, and I think the industry is blessed to have people who are going, hey, this is important, but there's something even bigger to think about. There's something that comes after this. What is that? And that's the gospel. That's Jesus Christ. That's the truth that God's word tells to us. So that's what I think Team Faith brings to the industry.
Absolutely would love to send you to our website, teamfaith.com. And there's a menu on top. There's one button that says support us. We have so many different ways that you could support us. We got Venmo, we've got PayPal ways, we've got Zelle, we've got just every way you can think of to help fund our ministry. And we'd love to have you come on board and help us. Thank you.